I'm Mark Boyle in the Live Center right now. We continue to follow the breaking news. The news out of UNC Chapel Hill from the chief of police out there giving some updates on yesterday's deadly shooting. This information coming out here just before 4 o'clock about classes being canceled. Here's the news right here. Classes canceled again tomorrow and non-mandatory operations suspended as well. So students, faculty, no classes tomorrow. The suspect and the victim in this case knew each other, and the police chief said the suspect came in, went right for his target. Take a listen.
Through the investigation in the last 24 hours, we have determined that the victim and suspect knew each other, and the suspect went directly to the victim and then left Caudle Labs. Right now, the suspect is facing felony charges of first-degree murder and possession of a firearm on educational property. His first appearance was earlier today at 2 p.m. He is being held without bond. The firearm used in yesterday's shooting has not been recovered. We continue a thorough search for the firearm and any additional evidence.
And that's going to be a challenge for investigators because that weapon is going to play key in this evidence as they work to try and track it down. The labs building is still closed, and the location that the suspect was arrested there was about a mile or so north of campus. So they've got all of that to search essentially anywhere that suspect could have discarded of that weapon. They have not found the weapon. The search continues for that key evidence right now. Back to you.
Mark, thank you. We learned a lot of new information during that recent news conference. More developments this afternoon following that tragedy on UNC Chapel Hill campus. First of all, classes, they'll be canceled again tomorrow as students and faculty continue to recover from and try to process Monday's fatal shooting. WRAL has multiple crews bringing us the very latest details of this investigation. On the left, that's our Matt Tallhelm shedding light on the life of Professor Zijie Zheng. But first, the PhD student charged with his murder went before a judge for the first time today. WRAL Sarah Kruger was in the courtroom. She joins us now live with what happened. Sarah.
Lena, the judge decided he would continue to have no bond, meaning he will remain in custody in jail here in Orange County indefinitely. I had the chance after court to speak with the DA. He says the why in this case remains unknown.
Tailei Qi stepped into an Orange County courtroom for the first time. With a Mandarin interpreter on one side, a public defender on the other, a judge outlined the two charges against him: having a gun on educational property and first-degree murder.
I am going to appoint the Capitol Defender's Office to represent you.
Throughout the appearance, Qi seemed emotionless and calm, unfazed by the seriousness of the allegations and the many cameras. Qi, according to the district attorney, is a Chinese citizen in the U.S. on a visa. Qi's LinkedIn shows he attended Wuhan University in China, then Louisiana State University, and finally UNC. Zhe Yan, who he is accused of killing, was his faculty advisor in a science lab on campus. Officials have not released a motive in the killing. In posts on social media, Qi wrote of bullying being a problem in America and about wanting to make friends. He also posted complaints about his principal investigator. DA Jeff Nieman says he will not be pursuing the death penalty.
I made a promise to the voters that this office would not seek the death penalty, period, and I intend to abide by that promise.
And as of right now, the next court date on the books for Qi is September 18th. That could change, though. And I asked the DA if he expects to bring charges against anyone else in relation to this case. He said no, not at this time, but the investigation is still ongoing, so anything is possible. Lena.
Yeah, so many people just want to know why at this point. Sarah Kruger reporting live for us. Thanks so much. In the meantime, the Professor Qi is accused